Good morning, students. How are you? Hope you all are fine. So now today we are going to discuss the second part of the chapter squares and square roots, that is square roots. Yesterday we have discussed about the squares, the perfect squares, their properties, and the column method and diagonal method, how to find out the square of a given number, right? It means given number by the diagonal method we are able to find out the squares of three numbers, right? So today we are going to discuss the square roots, right? So the square roots square root of any number, suppose the number is x and we have to find out square root of this number x. So square root of this number x is that number which when multiplied by itself gives this number, means the square root of this number is root x into root x, means this is the square root of number x, and this number when multiplied by the number itself give the number, right? So suppose it is written as 36. You have to find out the square root of 36. The square root of 36 is 6 multiplied by 6. You just write it. So 6 is the square root of 36. So how it works, how we get 6 as here, you can write here as 6 square, right? 6 into 6 means 6 square. So 6 square, and this is root part means 1 by 2, right? So here 6 2 multiplied by power 2 multiplied by 1 by 2, 2 and 2 get cancelled. So we left with 6 power 1, that equals 6, right? And how to solve this powers, we have studied about this in exponent chapters. So if you do face any problem, just go through the exponent chapter, right? Into my YouTube channel. So if you are going to find out square root of any number such that suppose it is written as 576, right? So this is a bigger number. First thing is that you just factorize it by the prime factorization method, that is 576. 8 2 2 is 4, 2 8 is 16, 2 8 is 16, 2 1 is 2, 4 4, then 2 72, then 2 36, then 2 18, then 2 9, then 3 3 3 and 1, right? So for number 576 you will get that 2 into 2, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 times, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 times, and here 3 and 2 times. So there are pairs, right? So if we take the square root, so from one pair only one number comes out. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3, that equals 2 3 is 8, 8 3 is 24. So 24 is the square root of 576. Or the other method of finding out the square root is long division method. By long division method you can find out the square root. So I am taking the example of, suppose a number is given as 11025 and you have to find out the square root of 11025, right? So by long division method you can find out. So just make the pair of 2's. Here 1 is left, so go with 1, 1 1 ja 1, right? So 1 1 ja 1. Just add them, 1 plus 1 2. Here 0. So put 1 0 down. So 1 0 means 10 comes down. So if you write any of the numbers, suppose you have written here 1. So 21 is greater than 10. So that is why I put 0 here, 0 here also, and 25 comes down, right? Now 5 5 ja 25, 0 and 5, sorry, 5 5 ja 25, 5 2 and 5 2 ja 10. So it means 11025, the square root of 11025 is 105, right? So this method you can use to find out the square roots. So now, if we have to find out the square root of any decimal number, square root, so square root of decimal number, right? Suppose the number is given as 42.25 and you have to find out the square root of 42.25, right? So what you have to do is just follow the long division method, make the pairs of 2, right? If we take 7 is 49, right? So we take 6 is 36, right? 6 here, 6 plus 6 12, so 12 minus 6, that is 6. Put decimal sign here, it comes below 625 multiplied by 5, because 125, 5 just 625, right? So the answer is 6.5, means the square root of 42.25 is 6.5. So if you have to find out, square root of any number, just follow the long division method and you can easily get the values, right? Suppose if we take another example, suppose 156.25, we have to find out the square root of 156.25. Find out the square root of 156.25. So write down 156.25, right? Make the pair of two numbers. 1 is left, so start with 1. 1 1 ja 1. 1 plus 1 2. 56 comes down. So if we take 2 here, 2 2 ja 4, 22 2 ja 44. We have 4 2. 6 minus 4, that is 2, and 5 minus 4, that is 1. So 25 comes down, right? So now 5, obviously we take after 56 you have to take down 25, so put decimal sign here, and then 5 5 ja 25, carry 2, 5 4 ja 20, plus 2 22, carry 2, 5 2 ja 10, plus 2 12, right? So the square root of 156.25 is 12.5, right? So this way you can find out. Another topic in square root is to finding out the square root of the fractions. So we know that the formulas, if it is written as a by b, you can write it also a into root b. If root ab is written, you can just split it, and another formula is root a by b. You can just write it as root a by, right? So we also use prime factorization method either to solve this type of question, or we use just the long division method. Suppose you have to find out the square root of 441 by 961. If you have learned or remember the square root of squares of 441 means 21 multiplied by 21, 961 that is 31 multiplied by 31. Take the square root, it means 21 by 31, right? Either you can go by long division method, either you can go by prime factorization method, right? So there are many different types of questions. Okay, now we are going to take one more example of the fraction numbers. Suppose a number is given as root 1183 divided by root 2023, right? We have to find out the value. So first just factorize it by prime factorization method. So 2, no. We try 3, no. 5, no. 7. 7 1 ja 7, 4 48, 7 6 ja 42, 6 63, 7 9 ja 63, right? So then 69 is the square of 13, so 13, right? Here also 7, you can try. First you just take 2 is not possible, 3, 4 plus 3, 7, it's not possible, 5 is not possible, then 7. Just check it, 7 2 ja 14, 6 62, right? 7 8 ja 56, 6 63, 63, 7 9 ja 63. 289 is the square of 17, so it is 17 and 1. So what you will get? You can also write it as 1183 divided by 2023, and after that just factorize it, 7 into 13 and here 7 into 17 into 17, 7 gets cancelled and here 13 by 17 comes out, and that is the answer, right? And different types of word problem also comes in this chapter, how to find out them. Suppose I am taking one example, like find out the greatest number of 4 digit which is a perfect square, right? Or a question reads as what least number must be subtracted from 7 to 50 to get a perfect square. So first thing is that in these type of questions, first find out the square root of 7 to 50 by the long division method, right? Long division method, you will left with some remainder, and that remainder part you must subtract from the given number and you will get the value. So we'll just solve one question, that is find the greatest number of 4 digit which is a perfect square. So we all know that the greatest number of 4 digit is 9999, means 4 times 9, and if we are going to factorize it, means we are going to solve it by the long division method to find out the square root of 9999. So divide into 2 pair of numbers, so 99, so 9 9 ja 81, so 9 minus 1 that is 8, and 9 minus 8 that is 1, 9 9 comes here, 18, then again 9, 9 9 ja 80, sorry 9 9 ja 81, carry 8, 9 8 ja 72, 72 plus 8 80, carry 8, 9 1 9 plus 8 17, so 8 9 1, 198 is the remainder, right? So you must subtract 198, right, and you will get the value. So 9999 minus 198, so 9 minus 8, that is 1, 9 minus 9 is 0, 9 minus 1, that is 8, and 9. So 9801 is the greatest 4-digit number, which is a perfect square, right? So by this method we can solve these type of questions. Fine. So we have completed the square and square root chapter. In next video we will discuss the cube and cube roots, right? It is also very easy. Okay, till then, stay safe, stay at home, be happy, do practice mathematics, and if you do have any problem regarding the mathematics, not your personal problem, just means if you want to take some consultation from my side, you can take, right? Till then, thank you very much.